Hi everyone, so this is Lizzie from Love From Lizi, and I am bringing you today a little special, I suppose, because we have the 4th of July coming, which I'm supposing now will be today by the time I release this video, and I wanted to add a little special offer in for you all. So I'm bringing some new product. I'm replacing my mid-month release, so it's all going to be here for you, and the offer for shipping is over £75 is free. So here's some of the product. Here's the mega pack, which is the Botanical Beauties. As ever, exactly the same as all the other mega packs, comes in an A4 ziplocked bag to keep the goodies all nice and safe on their journey to you, and to keep them all nicely packaged once they have arrived to you as well. So there is 32 sheets of 8x8 paper stock. Half of them are specialty and the other half are double-sided, so I'll take it all away and bring it all back for you. So 2 sheets of A4, there is both warm gold and silver mirror. The warm gold I did actually put in with the vintage blooms, if you managed to have a little look at that one. And this is the stamp set. It has over 40 stamps on it. It's really good and large. And it's female relations sort of stamp themed. So there's sister, daughter, mother-in-law, goddaughter, and then there's some that are like with love, and it's just a general all-round good stamp set to have in your stash. Different fonts, and then there's these sort of wreaths and little bits and pieces to fill in with. And if you've had any of the other mega packs from me, the stamp sets all sort of link together, so you'll be able to combine these with others should you so wish. And it is obviously also a really lovely big stamp set again. And here are the dies. There are 11 dies in this mega pack. So there's a butterfly, dragonfly, then a smaller butterfly, lots of leaves, a few flowers and stems. They're thinlits, so they'll go through almost any die cutting machine. And the longest of the dies, this one, is 3 inches, so that gives you an idea of the sorts of size. So they're really, you could put a nice little sprig of these blooms on your card front and they'll look great, or just one on their own. The butterfly, I'm a big butterfly fan particularly, and here's the maple leaf, which is very on topic with Canada Day at the weekend, celebrating 150 years. This is a very sort of soft and floral themed mega pack. And there's the oak leaf. I like that this has got leaves, blooms and bugs. It's got a little bit of everything in it, so hopefully there's something for everyone in there. And then we're going to be moving on to the papers next. I'll just put these away tidily because I'm looking forward, actually, any excuse to do some crafting, but I'm really looking forward to being able to do the next in my series of the 3 cards 1 pack videos. So, okay, so 32 sheets, 8x8, and in here there's pearlescent. I'm hoping you can see that on the front of the feathers there. Here we have some spot gloss over the butterflies. And the colours of this mega pack are not actually my favourites usually, I suppose you could say. I'm usually more of a bright and bold, but these are lovely. This is there's birds there, which have the spot gloss on. So they're really quite soft muted tones coupled with some really bright ones. And we've got some floral there with the spot gloss over the actual blooms. This is when we're going to get into the texture. This is the material texture. It feels like canvas when you're running your hands over. And this one is not particularly easy to see, but it has actually got a grid pattern in the background, so it does make it look like it's sort of like a botanical notebook. Here we have pearlescent butterflies. And of course there's 2 sheets of each of those, and this is spot gloss over these triangles, so potentially you could ink blend over the top of that one if you wanted to change the look completely of that page. Okay, so now we're into the double-sided papers, so I will show you both sides of the same page. And so we have, as I say, some really lovely muted tones, but then also some nice strong ones. And the back-to-back pages coordinate very well, so if you wanted to fold a corner down, you would be very pleasantly surprised with how well it will work, considering they're different. Oh, we've got peacock feathers there, everybody. Peacock feathers, my favourite. And just running through, there will be photos in the Love From Lizi boutique showing these nice and clearly for you. But they are on sale now. And here's the stamp set, the cardstock, and the dies and the papers all together. So the gold and silver mirror board I thought would be really nice with the die cuts with these papers, because the papers themselves are so very pretty. That was the way I wanted to go. But anyway, now on to the new product. I was really unsure about how to go about this, and these are two of 6 of the new products. But the first thing that's really important is the die cutter. We have a mini die cutter, which is so very dinky. It will fit in your handbag if you're like me and carry an oversized bag, or it will sit on your craft desk, or it can sit in a glove box in your car. But anyway, here we go. I'm opening it up. So you get a little instruction sheet, and there is your little cutting plates, which are the most dinky things ever. And there is also a little die set, which was why you got to see the back of my head, and I was just trying to find it. I did, however, fish it out. Right, so this is the die cutter, and it is so twee. It's very light. It's very straightforward. It is 5 inches tall by 6 inches across if you include the handle, but 4 if not. So it's a really nice, small, little dinky die cutter. And it will die cut most any small die. So if you are a subscriber to the kits, any of the dies will work. Now this lever at the back has got a plunger on the underside, so all you do is you put it down on your work surface, lift it up, push it down, and it will create a suction to hold it in place whilst you're crafting. This is obviously your cutting plate. You just pop it inside with your piece of paper and your die, twist the handle and pull it through. It just really is that straightforward and simple. I love my Big Shot, but it does enough take up a lot of my desk. And these are the free dies that come in with the die cutter itself, and they're scalloped nesting circles. And this is exactly the sort of thing that's just wonderful to have on the corner of your desk, so you can just die cut your quick sentiment or your small little elements, and it just not be in the way and free up area for you. So I'm really excited about using this. I haven't actually used it at all myself yet. I will do in a video so that you get the full feel of how it is, a little bit like with the Zyra machine that I bought the first time I used it. So you saw me tripping over myself with it. But anyway, right, so here we have the Deluxe Travel Pack. I do travel packs, and they have been so wildly popular. However, if you are a little bit more experienced in card making, you may want to have a little something more in depth. So I have put together these deluxe packs, and there are 3 Memento Dewdrop inks in Summer Sky, Lulu Lavender, and Cottage Ivy. There is also the Precision Scissors, 4mm double-sided tape, Love From Lizi Lilac Gems, 2 sheets of the foam squares in both large and small, and if you've seen the travel packs, it's the same foam pads. So they've got a nice thickness to give you a good raise. You get an acrylic block which is 4 inches across by 2.5 tall, so any of the stamps from within the Deluxe Travel Packs will fit. You have the stamp set here, which is really cute. It's love, happy, and there's all little stitchings, handmade by, which is great for the back of the card. You have a sewing machine, cross stitch ring, cross stitched heart, sewing machine, scissors, yeah, and then you have the coordinating dies, and of course all of these dies fit within the embossing, the die cutting folder that goes through the mini cutter. On that note, there are also embossing folders that will go through the die cutter, and I will get those listed in the boutique as soon as is humanly possible. And also within this Deluxe Travel Pack you get patterned papers. So it's a whole pad, you get 2 of each sheet, and there are 15 designs. And I will just simply flick through these. This particular pad is like watercolour, it's very soft and very muted, which is, I'm guessing, that you could take from the ink that comes in the pack. And you get the whole pad. It does come in a plastic sleeve so that when you use some of them, you're not going to have them floating around and getting torn and ruined if you pull them away from the glued strip at the top. And yes, so 30 sheets of 6x6. Then you will also get some signature Love From Lizi peel-offs, of course. They go in everything. And these are the straight lined border peel-offs in 3 different widths. You will also get 10 envelopes and 10 pre-scored card blanks. So the idea is that you can make at least 10 cards, should you so wish, and of course with stamps, dies and inks you could make many more. Then you're going to get a half sheet of gold and a half sheet of silver, and then 2 sheets of 300 GSM, which works out to be £110 in American, white cardstock for you're doing your stamping on. So that's the first of the Deluxe Travel Packs, and it's called So Lovely in the shop, SEW. I was looking to put the whole lot together with the die cutter, however, because I have so many different packs in mind with different stamps, dies, papers, inks and such, I've kept the die cutter separate, so that if you want to order more than one of the packs then you can, and you're not going to have multiple die cutters. The scissors, I think you can never have too many pairs of these scissors. They're lovely, they're really good to use, and tape and foam squares and everything else is easy to work our way through. So that's everything that you get in the So Lovely pack. And now you're going to be introduced to the Thanks a Bunch Deluxe Travel Pack. So we have, again, 3 Memento Dewdrops, and we have Rich Cocoa, Sweet Plum and Pistachio. We have the Precision Scissors, the 4mm double-sided tape, the 2 sheets of foam squares, and there are Love From Lizi clear gems in this one. You have the acrylic block, and this is the stamp set. So we have thanks a bunch, for everything, sweet friend, you're the best. There's a whole little array of different sentiments that can go with the big thanks or stand alone in a combination of differences. Then you have thanks, which will die cut out the large sentiment, and then you have 2 fishtail banners, one going across the page and another dropping down, and then there is another die cut there which says to you, and the 2 is a number, and then there's a dinky little heart. And here, this is the paper pack that comes in the Thanks a Bunch. Again, there's 30 sheets of 6x6, 2 of each design, so 15 designs, and they're all rose and vintaged coloured themes. So they're very pretty and striking, and they're going to look lovely with the sentiments being the focal points of the cards that you're going to make from this deluxe travel pack. The thing also about these deluxe travel packs is they're going to be perfect for people that are wanting to be introduced to card making, but wanting to have, you know, a little bit more of a stab than something quite so simple. So you also get 10 card blanks, 10 envelopes, 2 sheets for stamping, and 2 half sheets of the silver and gold mirror. So this is the new line. I hope you all like it as much as I do, and I'm looking very much forward to being able to make with these. They are available in the shop now. As I said, any orders over £75 will qualify for free shipping for the 4th of July and the 5th of July. I'll leave it for a couple of days running for you all, so you get the chance to have your celebrations and still make the orders. I will be back sneak peeking in what will seem like no time at all for the next kit. The whole of the July Love From Lizi card kit has now shipped. It all went yesterday, so if you've ordered a kit, it is on its way to you. I'm getting shipping notifications out as soon as I can, and I do believe that is around about it. Heffy Doodle went live today on Kickstarter, so check her out. It's Leslie Oman on YouTube if you want to watch her video there. She has released some beautiful stamps, and I'm very much looking forward to being involved in the blog hop that we've got coming and some other lovely projects that are planned for the future. Anyhow, until then, if there are any questions about anything, please do feel free to get in touch with me. I do try to return as fast as I possibly can to emails and the like. However, sometimes it's they do get a little bit on top of me depending on how things are running with shipping and orders and whatnot. But I will be back very shortly with my next instalment of 3 cards 1 pack series. And until next time, thanks very much, take care, and bye.